What's good, family? Good afternoon, good evening. It's your boy D Hoops. And I'm back with another blessing, baby. You know what I'm saying? We out here with Gaia right now, Mother Nature. You feel me? She feel good out here, bro. Just to sit here and think, talk to you guys. You know what I'm saying? I love doing these kind of videos. You know what I'm saying? Like we all smart. And like I keep telling you, I don't want you guys to walk around here blind. You know what I'm saying? Looking stupid, not knowing shit, right? So, before we get into this, make sure you like this video. You know what I'm saying? This resonates with you. If you feel this in your soul, your heart, and it's just touching to you, you know what I'm saying? Like this video. Oh man, get off my phone. Come on, man. Playing too much. Alright, so we're gonna talk about, is that shit on my shoe? There better not be shit on my shoe. Whoa, cause like look, yes, and I wear Jordans outside because, you know, it says materialistic shit doesn't matter. You can always get some more. But we're going to talk about what the difference is between being rich and famous together, being rich and being famous, just famous by itself. For the ones that you want to be rich, you want to be rich and famous, right? Understand what kind of price that's going to come with for your life. Because a lot of times, a lot of you guys, and you can be honest too, a lot of you guys want to be rich and famous put together because you want to be loved by everybody. You want to know how it feels to be known, go get clout, go viral. Why? Because you're probably miserable at your job right now. You're probably miserable with your life right now. You understand that people will only love you when money comes behind it. Understand that in this fucking world we live in, this illusion with life, you understand that it doesn't matter if you're loved by everybody. Because a lot of those times, the people that really love you the most can turn their back on you. It doesn't matter what title they have behind their fucking name. Like, people can be called family, friends, siblings. Like, understand that anybody can turn their back on you. Nobody is obliged to love you. This is why you need to love yourself, so you won't go looking for it from other people. Because how can you say somebody loves you, they always hating on you? How can you say somebody loves you, they always pushing you to the side and bringing negative aspects on you? How can you say that? How can you say they love you? And you can say it's tough love and this is why you're blunt, etc. Nah, with love, you're gonna understand that with love comes righteousness. So I'm gonna always have your back. I'm gonna always speak positivity to you, but you will get your ass beat. You know what I'm saying? You will get your ass beat. If you playing around with my name, playing around with my family, the ones I love, playing about God, you know what I'm saying? You will get uppercutted. Hit it with the kill, you know, you feel me? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta understand that in life, you gotta love yourself, because why? The only person that loves you, the only creator, the only being is God. God love you more than you can imagine. So what comes behind being rich and famous, understand that a lot of people, they will hate you. They will hate you because you made it and you look the way you do. They're gonna want you to change your body. They want you to change your looks. Understand you're going to say that you love your natural body, but you're going to see that, oh, somebody of a bigger influence than me has a better body and their fan base loves them like this, so let me try it. Then you try it. People not used to your new body, but all of a sudden now it's gonna come a time people are gonna start waking up and being like, oh, her new body look good, yeah. Then all of a sudden people are gonna support you. They're gonna support that you got a new body. But then you're going to get lazy because you're not going to really need no man at this time or no woman because you made it, right? So now you got the body you want. It's exactly why they have lipo for men. They got BBLs, all this other shit. Mind you, we're talking about being famous now. You already got your money. The money going to come. Hold on. We're talking about being famous or rich and famous. Now you got all your body done. And so all of a sudden, when you start getting lazy consent, you don't really need nobody because you're getting that bag, right? Now it's how you get lazy, you get complacent, you get content, you forget where you came from, you start working out now because it's like, oh, I got the money for it. Now you start ruining your body. Now your body starts to deteriorate because it's not naturally made from you, from God. That's our problem. We get a bag and we start changing what God made. We start changing God's fantasy into something that we want to be. And if you aren't even healed, you're gonna fuck up your face looking ugly as shit. Yes. And what I mean is not by looks, but just the person you are. You haven't even healed your wounds and you made it. in the industry. Now you're walking around here blind. They finessed you. You have to be at the highest level to be able to maneuver through any industry, because a lot of woke people in the industry that are rich and famous know the devil. They know the evil. They know the demons. They don't fought the demons already. So when it comes to time to where you're at their same frequency, oh, you know how to maneuver. They can't fuck with you. You're protected by God. You got the armor of God. Come on now. If the devil can't distract you, God got you. It doesn't matter. You will always get opportunities. But a lot of you are just so worried about other shit. It doesn't matter. You haven't even conquered your own demons. And so now you're finna walk around in the industry not knowing what the fuck going on. You're gonna follow people's perception on what they want. Like what they want for you and not for yourself. You wouldn't be living for yourself at that point. Like, being rich and famous does not mean anything. You can still be rich without being known. And I know a lot of you guys are going to resonate with that. So this is like why we're finna get on to just being rich. With being rich, a lot of you guys can have money and nobody knows you. Why? Because it's like, you understand that you did all this work your life. You know, you've been getting up, doing what you got to do for God. You know that money going to come into your life for sure. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And it'll be crazy because when you get that money, it's like you deserve it. You don't care to be known, because if somebody knows you, cool. If not, that's cool. I'm still getting the bag in my sleep. You guys are doing good for yourself, because you know, for the ones especially that think like this, if you know money is not your God, you're on the right track. You're doing what God told you to do and what God expects, because money is not everything. Money comes and goes, it's not real, you know what I'm saying? It's printed. So if you love it, you idolize it, you're going to have a troubled time, my brother, in life, because you're going to expect everything to come from money. When you're rich, you're rich spiritually and physically. So you know that money will come and go. If somebody scams you out of like 20,000, you wouldn't give a fuck. You'll figure out the situation, you'll get better security. You'll get better information, better knowledge on how to secure your own account. You won't give a fuck. You're not going to sit here and cry about it. Why are you thinking of the bag? The bag coming in. I ain't worried about it. That's all good. That's a lesson learned. That's all it is. You don't sit there and doubt or worry, getting your feelings, because why? It does not matter. This is all a temporary experience anyway. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of us go to sleep. A lot of us shit and piss. So therefore, you feel what I'm saying? What makes you different from me? What makes me different from you? We all one. Just because you have a title behind your name does not mean you better than nobody. You're not better than nobody. We're all family. We're all one. I love to see you win just as much as you love to see me win, hopefully. If not, that's cool though, because at the end of the day, I want to see you win more than me. That's as simple as that. Like, a lot of you guys just think for yourselves and you think selfishly, and then when God takes your blessings away, you start getting upset. A lot of y'all don't even know. You wouldn't even know the signs. You wouldn't even know the signs. A lot of y'all just live life on autopilot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys can't even think for yourself. Y'all think from somebody else's standpoint. And then you call it life. Whatever that is. Let's go with being famous. Man, being famous, I know a lot of you guys know people like this too. But you know a lot of famous people that they're famous, but they have like no money. They always consider broke in the media. They're always considered this and that. I understand that being rich and fucking broke is literally that's all it is. It's a standpoint in life. It's like a mental aspect. It's like a title. What is being rich and what is being broke? Just because you're broke does not mean you're not rich. You feel me? Like, it does not matter. Because being broke, you can be the happiest person in the world. Why? Because you don't have to worry about money. You know that money definitely doesn't exist. You know that we never needed money before we even came here. You know that, you know what I'm saying, eventually they're going to change the currency of money, and it's going to come a time to where we're not going to need dollar bills. We're not going to need cars and all that shit. You know that by you being broke, you know that's just a society standpoint to judge somebody off of their income. Oh, you have no money, you're broke, you're homeless. But spiritually, intellectually, I'm rich. Like, what is being broke? How can you say I'm broke from your standpoint, from your viewpoint? You don't even know my life. How do you know I'm from, like, bro, that's the crazy part. We materialize all this shit thinking we better than somebody, not knowing you don't even need this motherfucking shit in the first place. Like, where did y'all think our ancestors was going in the past times and shit? Motherfuckers was on horses at one point in the timeline. Motherfuckers was riding horses and chariots, my nigga. Before that, motherfuckers was walking. Like, nigga, do you just think motherfuckers was out here just driving cars all the time and shit and just being in the house? No. Niggas was outside, living life, being one with God. Now you got motherfuckers around here driving Bentleys, Ferraris, Lamborghinis, thinking they better somebody that drives a 1996 Hyundai, whatever you want to call it. Like, oh my gosh, you could have all this money, my brother, and you can still be depressed. You can still be broke. It don't even matter. Nobody's gonna love you because you think too highly of yourself. You forgot where you came from. You're not humble. People are not gonna speak up for you because while you made something of yourself, that's cool. But understand that the real people know who you are. Don't forget where you came from. You play a stage name. That's why being people that are probably broke, homeless people, they probably happy. They probably like, you know what? I know that I'm supposed to be one with the earth anyway. We don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't need this phone. I don't need this job. I don't need the fast food. I'm good. I don't need that fluoride in my toothpaste. I'm good. I got God with me. That's why a lot of them keep Bibles and they just stay. They love being broke because what is being broke? You never had money in the first place. Come on, bro. You are your parents' broke best friend. Don't forget that. You play a stage name. You know what I'm saying? You play Mr. Stack Money to the Ceiling. Miss Get That Guap. Whatever you want to call your stage name. That's what people know you by. They don't know the real you. And you beg for help. You beg for somebody to talk to you. But how can somebody talk to you when they don't know you? Because why? You don't trust anybody because you made it in life. You're famous, right? You got money. Understand that you're going to keep chasing money. You're going to be greedy. That's greed. We all know that. If you don't, you better get hip to it, my brother and my sister. Because being greedy is not good. You know, and that's going to be our problem. When a lot of y'all get rich and famous, you're going to be greedy. You're going to want more fans. You're going to want more money. There's nothing wrong with that. But guess what? Like in them songs back in the day in the 90s, More Money, More Problems by Puff Daddy. Come on now, Junior Mafia. Y'all know the song. I don't know what they want from me. It's like the more money we come around, the more problems we see. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Talk to me, man. The vocals gotta get warmed up. My bad, y'all know what I'm saying. But yeah, don't forget, like, more money, more problems. They literally preach this to y'all in music, but y'all don't listen. Y'all don't want to listen. But when it comes down to it, you're gonna have to listen eventually, because you'll wake up soon. But just understand that it doesn't matter if you're rich or broke. Do what you do what you love to do. This is your life. Who give a fuck what people judge you by, what people perceive you by? If you're rich and famous, I love that for you. Keep grinding, keep doing what you gotta do. If you're rich, keep doing what you gotta do. Keep loving yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get to that bag. Don't be greedy. Understand that you can have all this money, but it can be gone at any given second. So are you really broke? If you don't love yourself, are you really rich? If you don't even love God, are you really rich? Don't forget, that man, the creator, knew who you was before you was even born. So really don't forget where you come from. A lot of y'all change up with that bread, man. When famous, understand that a lot of people can love you, but a lot of people can hate you, and who gives a fuck? A lot of y'all can't handle that kind of pressure. A lot of y'all can't handle somebody calling you fat, somebody saying your makeup's ugly, somebody calling you a skinny ass twig. You can't handle that shit. You can't handle somebody calling you short. You can't handle somebody calling you tall. Somebody's gonna always talk shit. You're gonna be like, well, somebody hitting on me. Why is somebody hitting on me? Man, gosh, they keep talking down on me. I'm so tired, you hater. Who gives a fuck? Who cares? That is not what that, like, bro. Don't let that shit faze you. That's just something they gotta deal with. They're haters. Where are they right now? Come on now. They talking down on you. You're not even doing shit. Let them hate themselves. They hate themselves, and they hate that you came up to a level of status that they haven't even reached. That's why people hate you. Understand this, it's all love at the end of the day. Haters are your biggest motivators. But these are the difference of, but this is the difference of, you know what I'm saying, being rich and famous. Like, what is the difference, you know? Understand that you can have all this money in the world, but when you look in that mirror, all you're doing is playing a stage name. You're not playing your real name. You're an actor, entertainer. That's what you're made to do. Now you're an entertainer under somebody else's fucking name. You got deals and shit, signing your life away for some money, for a bag, because you're greedy. You're not happy letting God place that money in your life. Understand that we're impatient as fuck. That's our problem. We're impatient. We don't want to be patient because we think we deserve shit now for all our hard work. It's not how God works. But it's crazy. A lot of y'all love God. Ooh, video on that next. Thank you, God. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Watch this video coming next, man. I love y'all. Stay safe, man. Stay healthy. Take care of yourself, man. D, who's gone?